Nice. Pretty cool place.
I'm learning a lot.
Some really cool old stuff here. Obviously the rooms and oh, look at that massive spider web. Yeah, I mean the place itself is really old, but there's some cool other like stuff that they put in. It's really cool. Interesting.
When that guy made his house out of the styrofoam. Matanzas Bay.
Cool.
That'd be cool.
One has a line of
So we're on top of the fort now. What is it called? Fort something? Don't even know. But it's a fort.
what's it called?
When you give the viewers a little history lesson on this place, was it the oldest, the whole place, St. Augustine?
Well, back in, I think it was the 1500s, Spain came here to, well, the big story is that Ponce de Leon came and explored, but he was trying to find the Fountain of Youth. And I think he landed somewhere down like near New Smyrna Beach, and then he came up here and they settled the town, and eventually Spain conquered the area, and yeah, so that's where it all started. And there's a Fountain of Youth here, but it's not the real one. They didn't find the real one.
Where's the real one?
They never found it.
They never. Or did they?
I don't know. We'll have to watch the last Pirates movie.
Yeah, that'll be a great source of historical information, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So this actual fort's like over 300 years old, right? Something like that.
I'd say 500.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I like old stuff, and it's cool seeing like the history, and especially I like how it fits in with everything now as well. It's quite interesting. But it's cool that they do keep things like this and not just knock them down, which would be a shame. Yeah, it's a cool place. I like this part is really cool. We got a great view. I'll show you the view now.
There's a lot of water.
Someone out on their boat for the day.
We've been out in the boat a few times. It's
Yeah?
pretty awesome. Yeah.
How many times have you actually been here before?
Probably 50.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it just get boring now?
No, not really.
No. You don't come here enough for it to be?
No.
No, okay. But somewhere you come a lot over your whole lifetime, yeah. Cool. And then this is where we were just looking through all the rooms and stuff down here.
This is where they used to kill themselves. They used to just jump off the edge, you know, if they were really depressed or they wanted to, you know, their girlfriend left them or something, they just jump off.
Well, depending on how they land, I'm sure this
Or
height.
they
This
watched
height.
Titanic or something and they just wanted to kill themselves.
I'm sure from this height they wouldn't kill themselves unless they landed head first. So
Yeah.
this would probably just break their legs and.
This is where they threw the cows from, like in Monty Python.
We just saw a dolphin, maybe two, maybe one, I'm not sure, just there. And me and Connie ran down to try and film it. I don't know if she got any footage of it, but still pretty cool. And yeah, dolphin, pretty awesome.
You know what I could do? I could do that thing where you zoom and stuff.
Yeah,
That would be cool here.
this is a really cool street, I love it. Awesome stuff, really hot, but worth it.
Well, he started making it for 2001. So this came with a lens, like a cap that you just
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the same. Dude, this is like almost the same.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. They make them pretty.
Yeah.
I just want to sit down.
That started to sound a bit like, is there anybody out there? So they got this thing in here, inside this local heroes bar and grill. I just think of Ray Fiennes in Cemetery Junction. Art. If you've seen the film, you'll get it. If you haven't, then you won't get it, obviously. But go see Cemetery Junction. It's really funny, and Ray Fiennes is sublimely hilarious in it.
The right way, the wrong way, the Chattaway.
I've just found one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. Look at that. That is terrifying.
I have a firm handshake, I know already.
Can't wait to use that guy's voice and audio.
How close can you get? Wow. Thank you.
Luke, if you can't record that lizard, you have no soul.
I'm so close to picking you up because you are so cute.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he hasn't moved yet. It must really feel good to him.
So we're just outside this tree that's kind of, it's like a normal oak tree with like a palm tree. It's grown out of it, or together through it or something.
See, if I was a kid, I would live up there, but I'm too scared of it. Well, Spanish moss, which is
I think my parents' mouth shot it.
Yeah.
it's really bad. Like if you touch it, there's little tiny red bugs. They're not going to jump out. I'm just saying they live in that moss. And so they always tell you when you come to Florida, don't touch the Spanish moss.
Okay.
Look, it's frozen. It's like, you can't see me now.
Oh.
Hi. Look at you.
The squirrel odyssey continues. So,
Like if dogs are in backyards, squirrels will like taunt them. It's really funny. It's really funny. They'll go down just far enough in the tree to where the dogs are like barking and trying to, and then they'll be like this far from it, and then just sit there like this, looking at the dog.
I love him already.
Aww.
But I won't name him Oscar. I will name him William.
William.
Shut up. I'm kidding.
You know, one of them, Jean-Claude. Yeah.
Russell, we're on the way back from St. Augustine now, and had a really great time there. But we're stopping up at a mall so that Connie can get her precious Cinnabon. The Cinnabon saga continues on the trip here, and we're gonna check out some movie places like FYE, which I love. It's probably my favorite place I've kind of gone to. I went to one in Rochester, Philadelphia, and in Washington DC.
And that's what's today on the Multimedia Chronicles.
Today on Multimedia Chronicles. Greetings, everyone. Trash talking you.
Yeah, about my Cinnabon obsession.
Not trash talking, just mentioning that that's why we're here. That is the only reason we're here. Yeah, FYE, they have good prices and the best selection. Well, not the best selections, but I always see interesting stuff that I really want. I guess that's not a good thing to see stuff that you really want, but there you go. So here we are.
Okay, fancy balls here. Those fries look amazing.
Excited for Cinnabon?
Huh?
You excited for your Cinnabon?
Yes, I am actually. I'm not even that hungry.
We went to Al's Pizza Place or something, Al's Pizzeria or something, and I had 3 slices of pizza, and I didn't realize they were huge. So I'm stuffed right now. I couldn't even conceive of a Cinnabon. So I'm just gonna watch and probably feel a little sick while Connie consumes this Cinnabon. If she can find it, I can't see it anywhere. So we could be in for a mass disappointment with Connie. We'll see what happens. Oh, pizza! I can't even look at it. There it is. The Cinnabon's right next to the FYE. That's amazing. This is the only second actual Cinnabon place we found.
I think I'm gonna buy 2, so I'll have one for...
Of course you're gonna buy 2. Of course. 2.
Luke.
880 calories.
We have a little bit more than 1 week left in this amazing world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cinnabon. The search.
It's gonna be on me soon.
The search for You Got Mail has kind of come crashing to a close. I don't think we're going to find it, but
We'll just stick to Amazon.
yeah, and there's nothing fantastic here really. Just a few things here and there. They got the new WWE Blu-ray,
I can't believe they're keeping that like that. That's
the
cool.
Ultimate Warrior collection, already on sale, and they have
Cool.
WrestleMania 29. That's nice. But yeah, no You've Got Mail, unfortunately. Or used stuff at the top. Ryan was interested in these, so I might show this to him. Hey, $5 for It's a Trap.
Which one is this one?
That's the last one.
This one goes to comedy, right?
Huh? No, it's up here. It's like the used section, I think.
I just want to see if they have like the DVDs.
Oh, look, they got the Blockbuster clearance stuff here. In the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. They have the Pink Floyd immersion sets that I really want. I have the Dark Side of the Moon one, but I really want the Wish You Were Here one and maybe the War one, but they're so expensive now. So I have this one. That one would be cool to have, but this one is the This is my favorite album of all time. It has like the full remastered album with like unreleased studio live recordings, 2 DVDs, a Blu-ray, all little extras and stuff. I really want this. $150 though. They have the Target Dark Knight Rises digibook. Looks to be in good condition too. That's great. Used obviously, but it's pretty impressive. Nice.
$34.
Great movie.
Can't believe we thought he was just
There's someone standing over there.
You know what it could
talking
be?
to him. A drug deal.
Yeah.
There's a drug deal going on. Stay indoors. Stay outdoors.
He's gonna give him money.
He is giving him money.
Oh my god, what is he giving back? He's gonna give him something back.
We got heroin, cocaine,
Oh my gosh.
Vancouver.
Is it actually a drug deal?
I don't know.
They're being
Cars keep crossing in front of it conveniently.
everywhere.
they're being sons of beaches.
It is. That was crazy.
Wow, we thought he was just giving him money, but he
I
was
really
giving
did.
him
I
a
saw
lot
it. He
more.
was holding a wad of money.
Drug deal live on camera. You saw it
Come
here
on,
first.
we're just assuming.
Let's just assume that.
Okay, I want to assume that because it was kind of exciting.
Yeah, it really was.
And it also makes an ass out of you and me.
You know what you...
So me and Ryan are heading out to what store are we going to?
We're gonna go to Publix, which is a
Publix.
really nice grocery store.
Cool. And we're gonna get stuff. Well, Ryan's gonna get stuff for dinner tonight, so look forward to that.
Robbie, if you're watching this, I don't know. I've never been to Wegmans, so I don't know if Wegmans is better than Publix. I'm just kidding.
And we're just leaving. Was that what it was? Oh, I probably shouldn't say where you live, should I?
You could just edit that out.
Yeah, I'll edit that out.
I live at 3693. No, I'm just joking. My social security number is.
So yeah, it's been a good day so far, really, and it's a shame we're not staying longer, but it is what it is. It's still been a good day, and it's getting a bit cooler now, but it's fine because we're back at Ryan's place now, so it's pretty cool in there anyway with the air conditioning and stuff. I'm sure air conditioning is probably just like essential to live here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not having air conditioning.
Yeah, it's very hot here, especially for me.
And it's just a spring day.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even summer yet.
Yeah, it's just the 1st of April. So.
Now you guys always know why I'm out of breath in my videos.
Yeah.
Because it's hot over here in
It's very
Vancouver.
I don't know how you can drive when the sun's in your eyes.
The conditions are poor in Vancouver.
Greater Vancouver. Oh man, inside jokes, just I don't know, maybe.
There's somebody that's watching this that's gonna be like, oh, that's so messed up. I know who that is.
Yeah, that just won't even explain it.
Yeah.
Into Publix we go. Although my camera battery is dying, so
Yeah.
probably won't get any footage inside. We'll see. Alright, so Ryan got all the stuff he needed for dinner tonight, and I picked up some, check the road first, some chocolate covered raisins. They're some of my favourite sweets. My dad loves these, so he got me onto these when I was quite young actually, so haven't seen these at all in the States so far, so I thought I'd pick it up. It's like $1.79 or something, so they're pretty big. Chocolate raisins as well, so going around the wrong way. So yeah, I'm excited to try some of these later on in the trip, probably not tonight, but
You might do a first taste.
I like the way they feel in my mouth. So there we go.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yeah, Batista! Done and done. Okay, so it's now 5 to 12. And our significant others have gone to bed, so so me and Ryan are just gonna stay up for a bit longer and just watch some YouTube videos. It's like the last of the guy hangouts before I leave. So yeah, I mean, we're watching YouTube videos through the TV like we did last night. My go-to video right now, the one I really want to watch with Ryan, is one of my all-time favorite videos, and it is Zara and Isaac's rant on the Predator Blu-ray, which I think it came out 4 years ago. He posted the video. It's had 13,017 views. I'm sure I must have contributed at least 1,000 of those, and if you could thumbs up more than once, I would have done that too. But I don't know whether it'll make it to these videos, but we already talked about this in, I think, Best Buy with Robbie and Connie, and we were just talking about how, like, even Connie knows this rant by heart because I quote it so much. I just love it. Yeah. So yeah, I want to show these as well actually before I forget. Ryan gave me a couple of DVDs, which is really cool to check out. First one is Rear Window, Alfred Hitchcock classic. Where would you like rate it in like his movies?
It's always tied at number 1
Oh.
between Rear Window and Vertigo is my favorite Hitchcock movie, and they're both in my top 10 of all time.
Cool, that's really good. I have seen bits of this like when I was a kid, but I haven't fully seen it, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then we have The Killing. I don't really know anything about this one actually.
It's basically Stanley Kubrick's really first mainstream movie,
Okay.
and you can definitely see how like Pulp Fiction and a lot of movies like that are inspired from it. It's like a non-linear crime story, like heist.
Cool. Yes, I've got those two. And also this one I'm quite happy about is this Gotham City Serials, which was a complete 1940s movie serials collection. It features Batman, the 1943 movie serial, and Batman and Robin, the 1949 movie serials, which are 15 chapters each. I've reviewed these before, but I've never owned them, so to have them on DVD for me is really cool. So, yeah, and I love the cover as well. So, thank you very much, Ryan.
You're very welcome.
Oh, and we also watched The Departed tonight, after some great tacos that Ryan cooked. Very, very nice. And I hadn't seen The Departed before, all the way through. I'd seen the ending, unfortunately, on TV at one point. And at the end of the film, something quite shocking happens to one of the characters in the movie. But luckily I forgot which character it was, so I wasn't completely spoiled. And it was years ago that I saw it, but I definitely remembered, like, something bad that goes down. So, but I loved it. Great soundtrack, great cast, you know. Great direction by Martin Scorsese, one of the greats, I think. And yeah, it was really good watching it, especially seeing as I was thinking about, like, I should see that the day that I travelled here, and then later on the day where I was like, hey, we should watch the Departed. I was like, I was just thinking that. And then that night when we met up for the first time in real life, we went to, where did you buy it from? Walmart. Went to Walmart, and again, you've probably seen this in the previous videos, but just found it straight away. So we watched the Blu-ray as well, so that was cool. But yeah, let's watch the enough procrastinating. I'm gonna link my phone to the TV with this little icon there. You should be able to see it if my camera will focus. Right there. I can't point to it because my hands are full, but let's see if this works. Connected TV 1. Here we go. Ah, yes. Tension's killing me.
It's like The Departed.
Ooh.
Yes, I still have Christmas decorations up in July. Moving along. And once it actually hit the market, even more screenshots came out from outraged Predator fans. The general feeling about this release is absolute and total outrage. Why?
Ryan was just saying the build up to this video is great.
That's what they did.
To the actual rant.
Having far too much fun with annotations. So in short, the Predator Ultimate Hunter Edition on Blu-ray is what we enthusiasts like to refer to as a DNR disaster of patent proportions. Patent is really Enter Predator, the Ultimate Hunter Edition. Just when we thought we'd seen the last of these fucking DNR messes, we get it again with Predator. Predator was filmed in 1986. So if anything, Predator is one that actually looks really good grainy. You know, it's supposed to look like that. That's the type of film stock that was used. That's the way it should look on the transfer. Most classic films, when transferred properly, have the film grain structure intact. Because they're supposed to. If it's filmed on film, it's going to have film grain. In the case of Predator, it was filmed on very grainy stock. The transfer to Blu-ray should reflect that. What do we have instead? Some jack-off in front of a computer decided to crank the DNR up to fucking 11 and wiped out all the grain. I mean, you gotta understand, this was very grainy film stock to begin with. And they wiped it all. It is grainless. It looks like a fucking Pixar cartoon video game. That is not the way it's supposed to look. Yeah, so suffice to say, bottom line, I am not wasting my money on that piece of fucking shit transfer. Now, moving on to the Alien Anthology. Seeing what they did to Predator, I'm suddenly really worried about the Alien Anthology. Because, again, they're bragging about how they're doing a brand...
I know I shouldn't like love this video because he's really like, you know, I'm rightfully upset about it. And
that same jack-off sitting in front of the computer, wanking himself at the DNR switch. Sorry, that was a little bit over the top, wasn't it? But you can see
he just has an ability to rant like no other. He has a way with words. It just,
yeah. This should not be a problem anymore. If you're gonna do a new transfer, do it properly. Digital Bits had a great article.
Now watching a Chill Pilgrim video.
Kate Beckinsale's character from Total Recall. What do you mean? I like her and I like bitches. That's my response to Movie Mike's tag. So I want to thank you, Movie Mike.
Chill Pilgrim,
Fantastic.
the best. So it's like 1 a.m. now. I'm almost 1 a.m. And I was looking at maybe watching a film, but it's probably a bit too late. And yeah, I wanted to watch the Toshiro Mifune. But have I already talked about this? Have I already sat and talked about this on camera?
No, I think I did.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to watch the Toshiro Mifune movie because it would have been his birthday today, I think. He was born in 1920, April 1st. So I thought it'd be cool to watch a film of his I hadn't seen before. But all the movies Ryan has that he's in, I've already seen, except for 1941. Is it?
What?
Is that what it's called? 1941. That movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like 2.5 hours. So it'd be yeah, we can watch that now. So we decided to watch some like really old, in fact like the earliest like films in cinema basically. Ryan's got this really cool DVD box set of like early short films, and I'm not sure they weren't even considered short films then, were they? They were considered just films because there was no other way to judge it. I'll zoom in on the cover. The movies begin. It's like five DVDs and various things on there, like George Méliès movies and things like that. So yeah, should be cool. I mean, we both like that kind of thing, so short and sweet. Series with photography, 1877. Wow. Okay.
Watching these, and if you, I'm not gonna show it on camera, but a lot of the early movies was pretty much just naked women walking around. They would take pictures of naked women and keep it, and like put it in a series of shots. And this is from like 1870 something. So
That's a lot of nudity. I can't believe it. It's like full on.
Yeah, fast forward that.
Full frontal, I guess is what they call it right there.
I mean,
Chill Pogan would be loving this.
yeah.
He would. He wouldn't deny it. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you have this kind of footage on in your collection. Woman sitting down without a top on.
Can you imagine like bringing it to a class, like a school, like a elementary school, saying, "You want to see some old movies?" and you never watched it, and then you put it on and started popping.
Yeah. The end. Wow. Okay, that was. All right. So next up we got Edison shorts from 1894 to 1897. Interesting. That was interesting. Those nudie films.
I figured they probably figured that people will think it's boring, so they're just gonna go ahead and put like basically porn to start out.
Yeah. They got people interested in the beginning of the DVD.
Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff.
Brilliant. I just love the way film looks, even like when it's beat up and battered and old and scratched and dirty and gritty. Oh, cockfight. Connie wouldn't like this. Some really cool stuff on these Edison shorts, just like short clips of like, yeah, just again, Ryan was saying in his video, experimental kind of stuff.
Like right now they're experimenting by filming cockfighting. And this is like, you know, in the 1890s.
Yeah.
This is over 130 years old.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. The barber shop.
The barber shop.
Just someone having
It's called the barber shop.
just literally someone having a shave. Or he might have his haircut as well. It's kind of fascinating, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like around this time they would like be like, hey, we could like, you know, shave someone and like have a moving picture of it.
Yeah.
It would have been like them seeing like a Harry Potter picture. It's like it's a picture, but it's moving. You know.
Yeah.
It must have been so exciting.
It's like they had the same reaction to like everybody seeing Star Wars for the first time. Damn, that guy's getting shaved. Dang, man. Crazy. Never thought I'd see that.
This picture's going on forever. Oh, little pillow fight with some.
Oh, the great cinematic pillow fight.
Yeah, this may very well be the first pillow fight in cinema history. So now there's a section on the DVD. It's Auguste and Louis Lumiere. Wow. And this is New York Brooklyn Bridge, which I walked over a couple of weeks ago. And when was this? Did you catch the dates?
I think it was between 1895 and 1899 or something.
Wow. It's just trains. Can't really see the bridge. I didn't know the Brooklyn Bridge was around that long.
Yeah.
Don't really think about it. I used to love steam trains when I was a kid. I was really fascinated with them. Like I love Thomas the Tank Engine. But then it grew to be like a proper love of like actual steam trains. I went on a few steam trains when I was a kid as well, up in North Wales.
Times Square.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that doesn't look anything like it does now.
Oh, there's the Spider-Man guy.
Hero.
Nice.
Thank you. Any donation, Spidey, is much appreciated.
Whatever donation you give to Spidey, appreciate it.
So we're now just getting to stuff like things that aren't like, you know, just like scenarios played out on the stage, but like actual real life stuff captured, like almost documentary style, I guess you would call it now, but just what I think this is 1906, the aftermath of some earthquakes in San Francisco. Really interesting stuff. Obviously terrible, but wow. A little disfigured, but still in the ring, man wanted. Interesting. Oh, these are called Actualities, so makes sense, I guess. A Trip to the Moon is on this DVD as well, but I've seen that book. Do you know Robbie's got the steelbook of that?
Of what?
A Trip to the Moon.
Oh, really?
The Blu-ray steelbook.
Gosh.
So jealous, man. Yeah. Oh, did he reply to you? To us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Robbie came up with the idea to do like a joint channel between himself, me, and Ryan, which I'm really looking forward to if we end up doing it. And I'm sure if we do, it'll have happened before you ever see this video, so I won't be spoiling anything. We're just kind of talking about it now, so yeah, I'm quite enjoying these little. They're called Actualities. I kind of see them as oddities, really, but they're interesting. Well, I'm getting really tired now, so I won't be watching that much longer, but a few more, I think. Oh, and they had like skyscrapers of New York, and it's like it was obviously filmed like on a boat going across the river, and the skyscrapers are really not that tall. But again, still interesting. We just watched a really cool one by Edison from 1905 called The Whole Damn Family, like DAM, and it's like literally like kind of a portrait style thing where like the person from the family's name is at the bottom and they're kind of like behind a frame, kind of almost just doing stuff like smoking or dancing or whatever, and it's really quite cool. I have to say it because Chill Pilgrim has a habit of like talking about women in quite a funny way in his videos, and there was a woman there called Miss Miss Initial UB Damn. Can't even say. And you just repeat what you said.
I said, I started acting like Chill Pilgrim, and I was like, yeah, Miss You Be Damn. You be damn good looking.
The thing is, it's something he totally say as well, and it was just such quick timing from Ryan. That really cracked me up. But it was a good little film as well. Okay, it is 20 past 1 in the morning. We're gonna watch the full 2.5 hour cut from Metropolis. No, just looking at all these old movies, you know, the really old stuff. Ryan decided to pop on his Blu-ray of Metropolis. We were talking about how good the Blu-ray of Metropolis is, and he decided to just pop it in and watch the opening scene. And I agree, sounds like a plan to me, because yeah, the restoration on this has just been incredible. I have the Masters of Cinema Blu-ray. He has the Kino Blu-ray, and they're pretty much identical, really, the transfers. So
I think they got it all from the same source. So.
yeah. And Ryan was just saying as well, it's sad that like a lot of people won't watch Metropolis because it is like a 2.5 hour silent movie from 1927. But yeah, I mean, I watched it for the first time, I think it was this year, maybe last year. No, it was this year. Blown away by it. It's one of the best films I've ever seen. Just incredible.
The thing that's sad though too is the fact that people complain nowadays about films not being original.
Yeah.
And the thing is that a lot of people don't go back to that whole era of silent film that was 100% original.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go back and watch it just because they're silent,
Yeah.
black and white.
It's tough. I mean, I can understand some people's points of view and stuff.
Well, that's what I mean. But that's just, it's sad just because of
Yeah,
that. And I
yeah.
remember I used to be like that too, you know, when I was younger. And then I started having appreciation for it.
Mhm.
Like, you know.
Yeah. There's a very lengthy kind of description at the beginning of the movie to kind of explain to you in detail, like, you know, the details of the transfer and how they restored it and everything. You'd be damn good looking. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night. We watched a bit of just, you know, snippets of the opening scenes of Metropolis. Great film. And now it's time to go up the apples and pears. That's stairs. And and go to sleep. So this is Luke Ryan 76 saying, signing off, and see you in the next video.
Ojos azules